Hello, sunflowers. Hello. Welcome back to week number 2 of Monday Crochet. I hope everyone has grabbed some crafting stuff or crochet stuff, or if you are just working on something and hanging out and just joining in with us, that is also wonderful. Hello to Andre, hello Jacon, hello Wizard Boy Channel, Hazel, hi Queen, Super. I am Noelle. How is everyone? Jimmy, Denise, Addie, Sean Slays, your dragon YouTuber. Y'all, hi. How is everyone on this wonderful Monday? Okay, don't want to jinx anything. Y'all can hear me, right? You can hear me, you can see me, we're doing good. Thank you to Josh for fixing all of our technical difficulties. We were having a lot of technical difficulties last week, but thank you guys for hanging out with us anyways. Whenever we switch over to the mobile live, y'all are wonderful. I just love the Sunflower family. You guys are amazing. So, guess what we're working on today? Ooh, Wizard Boy Channel, you started your temperature blanket for 2024. Amazing. Speaking of temperature, hold on, let me flip my scarf. Dramatic scarf flip. Speaking of temperature blankets, today we are working on our 2022 temperature blanket. Y'all, this thing is so massive. Hold on. It's so heavy too. Oh my goodness. And speaking of making things, y'all are the first ones to be seeing my Dollar Tree yarn knit outfit. This video is going to be coming out in an hour and a half, and I have it scheduled where I think when I end this live, it will send all of us to the knitting an entire outfit out of yarn from the Dollar Tree video, which is a video that I've been procrastinating for about 9 months now. We literally started this project 9 months ago, but hey, that's more recent than this project that we started 2 years ago. So y'all, together we are slowly going to finish all of our works in progress. But I hope you guys will stick around after the live and come to the premiere of the knitting an outfit out of Dollar Tree yarn video with me. It would really mean a lot to me, and I will be there in the chat with you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so everybody in the chat, let's start out with this. Send a yarn emoji if you're going to be crocheting today. Send a paintbrush emoji if you are going to be making any other type of craft, and send a heart if you're just happy to be hanging out. Of course you can knit. Y'all do whatever you would like. So send a yarn emoji if you are going to be crocheting, send a paintbrush emoji if you're doing a different craft, and send a heart if you're just hanging out with us and enjoying some time with the Sunflower family. Oh my gosh, so many of you are crocheting. That's amazing. It looks like C4 and Joe and Morgan's doing all three. I was going to say y'all are doing a different craft. If you're doing a different craft, let us know what you're doing. You used to watch me all the time. Now it's been about 1.5 years and I'm still working on the blanket. Yep, I'm still working on the blanket. We're still working on the blanket, y'all. Ooh, Jimmy is diamond painting. That's awesome. Diamond painting is really fun. I did a diamond painting a few years ago while I watched Merlin, the show. Do you guys remember that show, Merlin? It was so good. So I don't know, like for me, I just associate diamond painting with Merlin. Like I really haven't diamond paint anything since I stopped watching Merlin. Maybe I need to watch an episode of Merlin and get all inspired to start diamond painting again. So today, hold on. Let me get situated. I lost a few stitches at the end, so we've got to go back to the end of this row. Did you guys know this trick? So I have been crocheting for like 20 something years, and I didn't know this trick until recently. Did you know you can use a stitch marker to like hold the last loop of your crochet project so it doesn't come unraveled? I didn't know that until like a few months ago, and y'all, it's amazing, but I forgot to do it this time because it came undone. So let's finish this row, then we'll turn the project and talk about what day we're on and what temperature it was. I did not make mini foam flower earrings yet, but I really want to. Speaking of foam, I need to order more foam. We were making foam flowers on last week's Wind Down Wednesday, and for our foam flower mirror, say that 5 times fast. And so I need to order more foam clay because we're running out. Looks like we've got a request coming in live from the chat from XO Preppy Jules. We have a request tonight, a very special shout out being requested from the chat. And that shout out is for Planet Earth. So shout out to Planet Earth. Do I have any tips on crocheting? I'm glad that you asked. I have a lot of videos on my page that are little crochet tips and tutorials, and I have of course you can knit. Of course you can knit in this live. You guys can make whatever you want to make or make nothing at all. But anyways, I have a playlist, I think called Crochet and Yarn Things or something like that. And I hope that it will help you out with your crochet journey. And my biggest like piece of advice for crocheters or crafters of any kind is just start with something you're excited about. Sometimes people, and start with something small. Sometimes people will be like, I want to start with a blanket. And maybe if you're just really excited about a blanket and you're just really determined to finish it, great. But I would start with something small and something you're really excited about. You love my sweater. Thank you. I made it myself. This is what I've been doing while I've been snowed in for the last few days, y'all. I've been making all of this. I also made gloves, but I didn't want to crochet with gloves on, so I left them downstairs. I should crochet a YouTube pillow when I hit 1 million subs. So Daisy, I'm actually, thanks to someone in the chat, this was a request from one of the live streams, I am actually going to be crocheting a gold play button as like a joke that's like, is it real or is it crocheted? And that will be the video of when I'm unboxing my YouTube like gold play button. So I'm so excited. And this way I will be able to hopefully write a pattern. I'm bad at writing patterns, but I'll do my best. I'll be able to hopefully write a pattern for a gold play button. That way, if you guys want to make one, you can make one yourself. And that way it's like everybody in the Sunflower family is a part of like the gold play button and hitting 1 million subs. Whatever happened to the temperature pillow? Let's finish the temperature blanket and see how we're doing. Oh my gosh, Con, you got another sunflower ring. That makes me so happy. I was so sad that your sunflower ring had broken. Okay, I'm caught up to the end of the row. I think I don't have to switch colors, but let's check. Let's consult the chart. Okay, I think we're on November 13th, if I remember correctly, but let's double check. What is my favorite thing to crochet? I like crocheting scrumbles. Scrumbles is a type of like free form crocheting where you like crochet in circles and stuff. It's really, really fun. And then you sew them all together. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Oh my goodness. Should you make your sister a crochet dinosaur or an axolotl? Oh, I don't know. I love dinosaurs. You guys have seen my dinosaur collection, but I also love axolotls. I think I'm saying that wrong, but I haven't done my Duolingo today. I will do it after the live, I promise. I'm on day, what is today going to be for me? 73 maybe? Something like that? Am I going to the Arizona Ren Fair? Probably not. I think this year we're definitely going to be at the Tennessee Ren Fair this year, but I don't think we're going maybe to any other ones, but we'll find out later in the year. We'll see. We'll see. What do you need help deciding what to crochet? You love my clothes? Thank you. I made them. You sell crochet plushies. That's so exciting. You love the plushie in the back. Thank you. This is Sunny, and that is Slothy. Oh, and speaking of plushies, somebody was asking, what do we name the cow and the duck? So if you've missed this whole saga, Anna of the Sunflower family had crocheted a cow and a duck and asked me and Josh to name them. And so the cow and the duck's names, we announced this at the last live. We did like a big dramatic announcement. But the cow and the duck's name are Waddles and Moo Moo. But the duck is Moo Moo and the cow is Waddles. So the yarn that for the outfit that I'm wearing is all Dollar Tree yarn. So I made this video, which is actually linked at the top of the chat. It will go live right when we're getting off of this live. And so we can all go to that premiere and like watch the video together, and I can talk to you in the chat about the video. But I made this whole outfit out of Dollar Tree yarn, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. The room is so cute. Thank you. I've been trying to work to get the room super cute and vibey, so that means a lot. Okay, we really need to look up the color so I can start crocheting while I'm talking to you guys. I think we're still using Aruba C. Let's find out. What have you printed out a picture? Oh, a picture of the temperature blanket and turned it into earrings. I love that idea. I thought about trying to micro crochet like a temperature blanket, and it wouldn't actually be, we need to do this. We need to, when we finish this temperature blanket, we need to make like memoriam like earrings of the temperature blanket to like people to have a travel size version. And I should crochet, like micro crochet with what's it called? Embroidery floss. I can crochet little temperature blanket earrings. And like it won't be 365 rows, but I could do like a couple rows of blue, a couple rows of orange, a couple rows of green to make it kind of match. Oops. That was my crochet hook. Kind of make it match the temperature blanket. Okay, I'm going to look up what day we're on. Okay, we are officially on November 13th. I was right. It was 34 degrees Fahrenheit was the average for that day. So the color is Aruba C. Aruba C. Can I make a beginner axolotl pattern? I'm sorry. I think that's above my skill level. The only time I really do like plushies, I'm just kind of freeform crocheting and making it up as I go. That's really cool though. I bet you can find an awesome pattern online though. People make such cool patterns, y'all. Like such cool patterns. Wait, is Catherine here at the same time that somebody requested a shout out for the moon? Catherine, are you here? Hold on, I gotta find my crochet hook. Where did I drop it? Catherine's here! Okay, Catherine, so you weren't here the other day whenever they requested this. So Catherine is making like a moon phases blanket. And so they have been requesting this for you, Catherine. We have a very special request in the chat for a very special shout out for a very special person. Shout out to the moon in honor of Catherine's moon phases blanket. Shout out to the moon. We already did a shout out to Planet Earth. Should we do it again? Well, we've already done one shout out for Planet Earth today, but we have another request in the chat for a shout out to Planet Earth coming in live from Chunky Monkey. So, to the Earth from the Sunflower family, shout out to Planet Earth. You're making a temperature blanket for 2024. Do you think it's unique? I think it's awesome that you're making a temperature blanket for 2024. Is anybody else making a temperature blanket? How could I let you miss it? Honestly, they were on it, Chunky Monkey. Like, the moment the live went live, someone was like, actually, who was it? Was it EXO? EXO? Was that who requested it? They were like, shout out to Planet Earth. And I literally was thinking, man, Chunky Monkey's not here yet. Chunky Monkey's not here. Hold on. My yarn is tangled everywhere. Is anybody surprised? Nope. Okay. So my Aruba C yarn is all around the temperature blanket. This thing is so massive. My outfit is slaying. Thank you. I made it all. And the video of me making this entire outfit is going to be going live right when we get off of this live in about an hour and a half. And I set it as a premiere so we can all watch it together. So the video link is linked at the top of the chat. If you click on the video link, you should be able to say notify me and come to the premiere and watch it with us. And we can all talk in the chat. This is still tangled. Hold on. We're still all tangled. Oh, this is the life of crocheting, isn't it? You made a temperature snake, not a blanket. See Taylor's version? That is so smart. Oh, you said you were making a temperature snake. I'm sorry. My brain is thinking temperature blanket all the time, as you can tell. Okay, it's getting wound up with the other color we were using last week, which was light sage. Oh, I love y'all too. How do you know what color to put? The temperature tells you. So basically, there's this website called Wonderground, and you can go and look at the historical temperature from any date and any city. I don't think they go back 100 years or anything, but you can go back for a while. And so I have went in and I looked at all of the temperatures on all the dates that I'm going to be crocheting. And then I choose the color. How do I explain this? You make what are called temperature pockets. So for me, I decided to go in 10 degrees at a time. I did it in Fahrenheit. So basically from 0 degrees to 10 degrees or 9 degrees, it was this color called Pool, which is a really, really dark blue. And then from 10 degrees to 19 degrees, it was a little bit of a lighter blue. And then from 20 to 29, it was the next color and so on. And it went from a dark blue all the way up to a red. So that's how I chose my colors, because I wanted them to look like temperature looks. And the greens are kind of for the 40s, 50s, and 60s. I think the 70s are gold. The 80s are orange. It doesn't feel actually representative though of the colors, because I did the average temperature instead of the high. So even though we had days that were 105, not quite 110, but I think we had 105 degree days, they still didn't average in the 90s, because at night it would be 70 something. And so we never got to use cherry red last summer. We just had a lot of coral. It was wild. Does my hand feel any better? Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Look, it's a world better than it was last year. Last year I was in a lot of pain for a long time. Taping really, really, really helps. I did a lot of occupational therapy, and she taught me how to do this like KT taping for my specific nerve damage. And so that has definitely helped me out a lot. It didn't hurt at all. We crocheted for a little under 2 hours last week, and it didn't hurt at all. I worked on the knitting machine for the last 3 days. My hand hurt a tiny bit on the knitting machine, not going back and forth, but whenever I was casting off, you have to do like a very circular movement, like with your hands, and it did hurt a little bit then. Okay, I'm getting a little bit hot. I'm gonna take off my hat. Let's see, I got hat hair. I got some hat hair going on, but that's okay. I might put it back on later. Oh my goodness. You are making a temperature blanket for this year. So far, you've used 3 colors. Yesterday, you're able to add a new color. That's awesome. Did you miss anything? Nope. We have just been hanging out and starting. I guess if you are just now joining, hi, Anna. If you're just now joining, the one thing I'll say is I made my outfit this week. Wait, I got to put the hat back on for the dramatic effect. I made this outfit this week. This is finally the completion of the Dollar Tree yarn outfit that we started last March. I bought all of this yarn at the Dollar Tree, and I was like, I'm gonna make a full outfit out of yarn from the Dollar Tree. And then it just failed so badly. But this week I got snowed in, and I was like, you know what? It's time to finish this project. So I spent the last 3 days nonstop on the knitting machine, relearning how to use it, or really just learning how to use it. And I made this stuff, and it was super fun. So the full video of me making this whole outfit comes out in about an hour and a half. And I have the video linked at the top of the chat. It should take you to the premiere page. And after this video, if you guys want to stick around and watch the video after this live, if you guys want to stick around and watch the video together, I will be in the chat during the premiere. Looks like we got a really special request for a shout out coming in live in the chat. Now, this is a shout out that doesn't get to happen very often, and I honestly don't know why, because this is a very, very, very special person who's very, very special to the Sunflower family. Shout out to the Sunflower family's mascot, Sunny the giraffe. Oh, Anna, Planet Earth's already got 2 shout outs today. We'll wait just a little longer. Maybe we'll do another one towards the end. You've watched me since early 2023. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for being a part of the Sunflower family. You are making a black and white scarf. That's awesome. You love my hat and my hair. Thank you. My hair's wet. I'm not going to lie. I had not washed it in a few days. I have just been, like I said, snowed in and just on the knitting machine. So today before the live, I was like, okay, I'm going to do a refresher. I'm going to wash my hair and do the oils and all the stuff and get ready for Monday Crochet. So if you guys are just now joining, this is Monday Crochet, where every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Time, we crochet together, or if you would like to knit or craft or just hang out and have a cozy time, we are going to be doing this every Monday until I finally finish my 2022 temperature blanket. And then after we finish this, we're going to finish the patchwork jacket using the scrap yarn from the temperature blanket. After that, we'll probably start another crochet project. So I'm just planning on continuing Monday Crochet for the foreseeable future. You're crocheting a pickle? Is it an emotional support pickle? Have you guys seen those crocheted emotional support pickles? They're so cute. You remember when I used to do a live every day? Those were so much fun. The first, I think, 3 months of last year, I did a live every day, but I realized doing a live every day didn't give me enough time to do other videos. And so we now are on a live stream schedule of 3 lives a week. We do Monday Crochet, which is what we're doing now. Wind Down Wednesday is an evening live on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central, where we will just be having a cozy time, either reading or we will be maybe crafting. Last week we made a bunch of foam flowers. They were super, super fun. And then we will do Whimsical Weekend on Saturdays, which will usually be cozy gaming, but sometimes it might be cozy crafting. You did a live every day in 2020, I believe. Catherine, that is correct. That's a big throwback. It wasn't on YouTube. This was on TikTok. So long story short, back when quarantine first happened, I was going live every day on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook and playing music because March of 2020, I was actually supposed to be going on tour. Oh, Hannah's a new follower. Welcome to the Sunflower family, Hannah. So anyways, so I had a tour scheduled for March of 2020. Josh and I did, and obviously that got canceled. And so I moved the tour to online and started going live every day. And then I just fell in love with going live. And then I started going live every single day on TikTok, I believe for like at least 90% of 2020. And it was super, super fun. It was super fun. But now we just go live on YouTube for now, and it's great. You're making a headband and you can't choose between strawberry or watermelon. I'm not going to do any polls probably this live because I, going back and forth a lot, but do you guys want to send emojis in the chat for strawberry versus watermelon, and then C4 we'll see which one we get more of for a headband that's either strawberries or watermelon? My favorite stitch is a half double crochet. Definitely. Where's my favorite place I've ever been, and where do I want to travel next? Let's start with where I want to travel next. Maybe not next, but my dream travel. Hold on, I gotta kick out my feet stand thing. You guys know that always gets stuck. So my oh my gosh, it looks like half and half for strawberries and watermelon. Could you do both? Could it go back and forth between the two of them? I personally like the strawberry stitch. Like you can look up that one crochet stitch called the strawberry stitch, and you can actually crochet it to make it look like a strawberry, which is really cool. Okay, kicking out my foot stand. All right, so my dream travel. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I really want to go to New Zealand and do like the full Lord of the Rings tour, and I just think that it's beautiful. And I have a childhood friend who moved to New Zealand, so I'd love to visit her as well. That is my my probably dream vacation. And obviously we do that. I will vlog the entire thing. And then what else? I'd like to go to Iceland. I really like Icelandic ponies. They have a lot of things in Iceland where you can like ride Icelandic ponies, which is really cool. And whatever happened to my walking app? Oh, it's still going. I just haven't walked very far. So I don't have like a watch, so it only counts my walking when I'm carrying my phone. Let's see how far I've walked on my trip to Mordor. So there's this app called Fantasy Hike, and it literally like tracks your hike to Mordor. So I've only walked 494 miles. So I still have 1,286 miles until I reach Mordor. So it's basically like mapping out that hike that Frodo and the Fellowship did from from the Shire all the way up to Mordor. So let's see if I can tell where I'm at on the map. What am I close to? Ooh, I'm at it calls it Riverdale here, but I'm at Rivendell. The app is not, it's not like official. It's you're not actually hiking to Mordor, you're hiking to Mount Fire, I think, in the app. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Sorry, Anna, hope you can soon. Oh no, Anna, is your wrist still hurting? I know you had hurt I know that you had hurt your wrist recently. How do you crochet a beanie? So there's a few different ways to crochet a beanie. One way you can do it is if you start with a magic circle and you just basically crochet in the round until you create a beanie. The first few rows you would be increasing, and then whenever you wanted it to go down, you would just stop increasing, which is like pretty easy. The other way is the way that I made this. So this hat, this is on the knitting machine, but this hat is just a big rectangle. So you can just make a rectangle. So crochet a rectangle. And then have you guys seen my video about the crochet pumpkins, where it shows you basically just cinch up the top like this and you sew down the side. So like that's all this is just sewn down the side and cinched up the top. So that's probably the easiest way to make a hat, is to just make a big rectangle. Your wrist is sprained. You have a brace for 3 weeks. So you've been diamond painting. Hey, I'm glad that you can diamond paint. I'm glad you can diamond paint. Okay, are you going to do a strawberry? Has that been decided? Okay, let's see. You like making ribbed beanies? Me too. Whenever I'm crocheting a beanie, I like to do the rectangle method, and I really like to do half double crochets and only crochet into the back loop. That way it makes it have like the ribbed edge, and then when you flip it up, it looks like this really cool brim. Can I do a video of buying patterns on eBay? That's interesting. They have crochet patterns on eBay? Huh. I've honestly only ever used like maybe 2 crochet patterns in my life. I'm not good at doing crochet patterns. What brand of yarn do I normally use? So for my temperature blanket, this is Red Heart Super Saver. But for, wait, is this the first time we've used Aruba C? Sorry, I got distracted because I got excited. No, we used Aruba C in January. That makes sense. Okay. I thought we get to use a new color and I didn't even realize it. No, okay. Red Heart Super Saver is what I'm using for the temperature blanket. But my favorite yarn is honestly probably Bernat Baby Blanket. It's just really fuzzy. It's a little bit thicker. It's not too thick, but it's like thicker so projects go by faster. Yeah, I like it a lot. You like the peaches and cream yarn? It's really pretty. I've seen that before. You're a new subscriber. Welcome to the Sunflower family, Matthew. We're glad you're here. You drew a chicken named it Becca. That makes me so happy. Becca will be very pleased. Becca. I have a chicken purse and we named her Becca, as in Becca, you know. Oh my gosh. You guys, I tell people that in person too. Like every time I'm out in public with Becca, somebody will stop me and be like, I love your chicken purse. And I'll be like, thanks. Her name's Becca, as in Becca. It's a lot of fun. I know, we're never gonna have cherry red. It's so sad. How do you make this shirt? The video of me making this shirt is actually gonna be coming out in just a little over an hour, and if you're still here, we're all gonna watch it together on the premiere. So you'll see me making this shirt soon, but I'll kind of give you like a rundown in general of how to make the shirt. So I haven't done the collar yet. I'm probably gonna go in and crochet a collar later. Maybe. I kind of like this cut. This cut I think is like cute, but basically the shirt is just 4 rectangles. You make 2 matching rectangle panels for the front and the back. You can do this crocheting, knitting machine, sewing, whatever. And then you do 2 panels that are matching rectangles for the arms. You sew the arms into tubes first, and then you sew the shoulders together, the sides together, and then you sew on the arms. It was really, really easy. Yeah, I've always tried to make sweaters in the past and I made them way too complicated. So this was a very easy sweater, honestly. You don't know how to crochet? That's okay. I've got tutorials if you want to learn. And you also don't have to learn how to crochet. We don't just crochet here. We just hang out and do cozy crafts and cozy things and sometimes cozy vlogs. Did I make pants too? I did not. So yeah, it didn't end up being technically an entire outfit because technically there's not pants, but so here's the thing. I wanted to make a skirt. And then once I was using the knitting machine again, I just started realizing I was like, I'm never going to wear this skirt. I couldn't figure out how to frame the skirt in a way that I would actually wear it. And like, I talk about this in depth in the video, but I didn't want to be wasteful and make something I'm never going to wear. So instead of making the hat, shirt, pants, I made the scarf and I made gloves. So gloves were super fun. I was going to make leg warmers, but leg warmers, you just make tubes the same way as I make like the rectangle for the shirt and sew it together. And so I really wanted to challenge myself to learn something new on the knitting machine. And so that's why I made the gloves so I could learn how to make something new. It was really, really fun. And I think just learning how to make the gloves on the knitting machine taught me how to make gloves crocheting. So that made me really happy too, knowing that I know how to make gloves now. Made me very happy. Oh, I love Passionate Kelsey. Yeah, literally, they are one of my favorite creators. Passionate Kelsey. Who else do I love in that vein? Jenna Phipps. I love Jenna Phipps. Make a book cover. I feel like with a knitting machine, it'd be really fast to like make a book cover for sure. You have a big brother and a baby sister. Cool. I am an only child. It is just me. You love Bella Coco. Awesome. I'll have to check them out. Let's see. You have made hand warmers before too. Ooh, that's awesome. I think it'd be really cool. You know how like people in the winter get like the hand warmer things that like actually like warm up your hands you're talking about. They're like the things that have like the chemical reaction that like warm up. It'd be cool to make gloves that had like a pocket in them that the hand warmer can go into the pocket. Maybe we'll have to make that next winter because like winter's almost over now, but that'd be a fun thing to make like next November. I don't think I've seen anything by Moira Elizabeth, but I know you guys have asked me that before. We need to have a place in the Discord maybe where we suggest new creators to each other. Of course I'm a Swiftie. Let's see. You love Passionate Kelsey and Jenna Phipps. Same. They are incredible. Thank you, Catherine, for the very kind reminder of y'all, please not to spam. If we're spamming, I can't read everything. I mean, I can't read everything anyways, but I do my best. And spamming makes it harder. You love Moira Elizabeth. Okay, y'all, I'll have to check her out. That's awesome. Which one should you crochet? A strawberry or a blueberry? Okay, I mean, I'm a little bit biased because blueberries are my favorite fruit. So I think you should do blueberries. You've only made a beanie? That's awesome that you've made a beanie. That's so cool. My favorite color is green, like Baby Yoda green, but also evergreen. I really, really like green. You've made hand warmers also? That's awesome. You're crocheting a sunflower cushion? A cushion for what? Like for a chair? That's really cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I have been to New York. I love Central Park. Central Park is beautiful. What's my favorite Taylor album? Evermore. Evermore, for sure. I'm on an Evermore kick right now. Been listening to it a bunch. Evermore, then probably Red. They kind of flip around. But it's like, generally speaking, like, it's like Evermore, Red, Folklore, Reputation, Speak Now, Fearless. I'm going in order, my favorites. Fearless, Debut, then probably 1989, Lover, and Midnights. I think that's my order. I think so. Let's see. You're here. You're late. That's okay, Nora. Welcome. We're glad that you're here. We are glad you're here. I need to crochet the folklore cardigan. Maybe I could try to do it on the knitting machine because so with my like hand thing, I can't crochet as fast as I used to be able to or crochet a ton, which is why I designated Monday crochet for us to crochet together so I can kind of take it easy, crochet slower while we talk. And yeah, but I could maybe make the folklore cardigan on the knitting machine. That'd be awesome. Y'all, the knitting machine is so difficult. Like it looks so easy, like zoom, 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 zoom. I show you in this video we're about to watch in about an hour of how hard it was. Welcome back, Rhonda. Welcome. You're making a granny square star bag. That is so cool for your best friend. Oh, it's blue and white. I love that. I'm not reading any of your comments and it makes you sad. Sorry, Bailey. Doing my best here. What day am I on? November 13th. It was 34 degrees Fahrenheit on average because we're doing the average temperatures. But if you're doing this, I highly recommend doing the highs. Do the highs because it's, it's more accurate, I feel like. Or the Speak Now and 1989 cardigan. That'd be really cool. But yeah, we're on November 13th of 2022. Of 2022. Your name is Holly as well. Hello. Welcome back. Isn't Josh supposed to join? Josh is working on a project right now, so I'm not gonna. But next week, maybe next week. Let's see. You're making a baby jellyfish. That's amazing. Yeah, but so Josh does knit, and so we're saying that sometime coming up, he's gonna join us for our Monday crochets and bring his knitting stuff with him. I want to teach Josh how to crochet. He was saying that he wants to learn how to crochet because it seems easier than knitting, and I think that it is easier than knitting in my opinion. You have the 1989 cardigan? That's amazing. I love it. Hi, Sophia. Have I ever played Pumpkin Bloom? No, I have not. I don't think I read that right. Oh, Pikmin bloom. Sorry, the chat is so little. I keep going like what? Hi, Nia. My voice is calming. Thank you. Speaking of my voice, I've been thinking about reading every now and then on live streams on Wind Down Wednesday. We might read this Wednesday and test it out. So here's my only hesitation with reading. Be very transparent with y'all. So when I do when I do lives, normally speaking, I usually just post them to my profile. So if you ever miss a live, you can go back and watch it. But if I do a reading live, so you can read books on live stream because it's considered like a performance of the book. But if you post the video, it's copyright infringement because it's kind of like you're doing an audiobook for free without like the author getting royalties, and we don't want that. So if I do reading lives, I just can't post them afterwards. Just disclaimer. So if you guys if I decided to do, we were talking about reading the Hunger Games on this Wednesday. So if we do a reading live, if you can't make it on Wednesday, it won't be posted afterwards. So full disclaimer. That's why I've been debating about the lives for reading, because a lot of people have asked me to do reading lives, and I want to. I just feel bad that I can't post them afterwards. Remember, you were starting to crochet, and you did it. You're making a scarf. Eliza, congratulations. That's awesome. Could we do a duck and cow name reminder? Yes, of course. So Anna, we actually talked about it before you got here because somebody who wasn't here on our last live was asking about it, but I will say it again just in case anybody else has joined. So Anna of the Sunflower Family with the stitch profile picture crocheted a cow and a duck and asked me and Josh to name them, and we were honored. And so we named the cow and the duck Moo Moo and Waddles. But Waddles is the cow and Moo Moo is the duck. And it makes me very happy. Very, very happy. You've got a bin of everything you've crocheted. That's so cool. Your Nan taught you 2 years ago. That's awesome. My Ganny taught me. I love that. If you guys crochet, let me know in the comments who taught you how to crochet. Was it somebody on YouTube? Was it me? Was it your grandparent, aunt, uncle, parent? You taught your brother how to crochet? That's awesome. Yeah, let me know who taught you guys how to crochet. YouTube taught you how to crochet. Your sister taught you. Your mom. Me. Yay. I love that. Yarn Dino, I have not tried that type of crochet, but I want to. Let's see. Your temperature blanket. You just finished the temperature blanket row for today. That's amazing, Anna, that you're caught up. I love that. Your mom taught you. You love the stitch marker earrings. Thank you. I made them. When I was working on this project, I was needing stitch markers, and I was really debating on taking them for my earrings. I was like, no, go find your stitch markers. Leave leave your earrings alone. Oh goodness. You're staying up late to watch this. Well, if you guys need to go to sleep, if you guys need to do homework, if you guys need to get ready for work tomorrow, there will always be another live. Never ever let wanting to be on a live stream keep y'all from doing whatever you need to do. Your Nana and YouTube. Honestly, same. So my Ganny taught me how to do a single crochet, excuse me, 20 something years ago. And then I learned all the other stitches from YouTube. Combination of YouTube and friends you tried years ago with a class at the local library and it went poorly. Sarah, that is so cool though that your local library did classes for crocheting. Josh and I really want to get more into sewing this year. He already knows how to sew. He's had sewing classes. I technically learned how to sew in home ec class in 7th grade, but I don't remember. I do remember the guy sitting next to me and getting a needle through his finger. That was not fun, but it was terrifying to watch. Anyways, but we've been talking about joining a sewing class and really learning how to sew. I don't know. I think sometimes Joann's will have sewing classes and stuff. You love my hair and love my videos. Thank you so much, Lorna. Thank you. Thank you. Am I still a bit sick? I don't think so, but my voice sounds weird, doesn't it? I literally was thinking that. I was thinking why is my voice a little bit, you know what it probably is? This is hilarious. I just thought about this right now. This yarn's probably covered in dust. This yarn has been in a box for a year, and I made this week and I didn't wash it. Now I'm wearing it. I'm probably just breathing in dust. My asthma is real mad at me right now. You learned from your grandma, but I inspired you to learn more. Aw, it makes me very happy. Yeah, there's something so magical about not just crocheting, but crafting and creating, making things. I feel the same way about like, so I'm also a songwriter. I feel the same way about like making songs that I do about like making things. I don't know. I just feel like creating just gives me so much joy. So much joy. I do have asthma. Yeah, I have asthma. Absolutely. Let's see. What do you think a complete tourist should do in New York? Oh, goodness. I have no idea. I think it depends on what you want to do. Like, if you like musicals, obviously go to Broadway. If you like nature, you have to go to Central Park. There's a lot of really good views. Like the World Trade Center has like a beautiful view of like the entire like island of Manhattan, which is gorgeous. Or you can obviously go like to the Empire State Building. Yeah, a lot of fun tourist things to do there. Hi, Michaela. You love to sing? That's awesome, Lorna. I love that. How long are you going to be streaming? So we've been on for 40 minutes. So what time is it? 5:40 p.m. my time. So at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be ending the stream and going to the premiere of the new video where I make this entire outfit on the knitting machine. Yeah, Catherine, they do have a lot of strobe lights. Like, yeah, a lot of strobe lights. Is the magical fairy forest at your parents' house? It is at my parents' house. Absolutely. I would love to have my own magical fairy forest, but for now, just visit theirs and help them add magical things to theirs. We definitely want to build a lot more things in the magical fairy forest. We're going to be putting stairs up to the treehouse this year. That's going to be super, super fun. I haven't seen the new Hunger Games yet, y'all. So I had COVID, and then right after COVID, we got snowed in. So I haven't left my house. There was like a sweet spot of like 2 or 3 days, like after I didn't have COVID and after I was like not really sick anymore from COVID and before we got snowed in, and I went to dinner with my friends, which they surprised me and made it like for my birthday. I had no idea. I thought we were just getting dinner. It was so cute. But y'all, I literally like haven't left my house basically since before Christmas. Like since Christmas. Like it's crazy. I do want to go see the new Hunger Games soon. I really, really, really do. I want to see Wonka. I want to see Mean Girls. I need to just like do like a movie matinee week where I just go, like every morning to the theaters and see all the new movies. That would actually make kind of a funny YouTube video, like doing like going to see a new movie every morning for a week. That would be expensive though. Movies are so expensive. When did they get to be so expensive? I sound so old. I don't even care. You just got home from college. Welcome, King of ADHD. Hope you had a good day at college. Your birthday's Thursday. Holly, happy birthday. You said your name is Holly as well, right? You have to get braces in a few months. I had braces. Braces are fun. Like, they kind of stink at first getting used to them, but once you're used to them. And if you have braces, you should watch Scott Frenzel if you don't already. He has a character called Braces Kid, and that's quite funny. Let's see. You have to get braces too. Yeah, I mean, I liked braces because of getting the rubber bands that were like different colors. I don't know. I liked getting them different for different seasons and doing all that fun stuff, but not eating popcorn wasn't fun. What did you miss? You just arrived. Hello to hi. Welcome back. What have you missed? We've just been crocheting. We are working on November 13th. We're using the color Aruba C. It was 34 degrees Fahrenheit on average back on that day in 2022. And the other thing you missed is that I made my whole outfit out of yarn from the Dollar Tree. This is a project I started literally 9 months ago and finished this weekend. Linked at the top of the chat is the link to this YouTube video that is going to be coming out right when we get off of this live stream. And so I will be there in the chat when that video goes live for us to watch it together. What should you crochet? Whatever your heart desires. I don't know. What do you feel like crocheting? Do you want a hat? Think about what you want a new one of. Like, I've been wanting a big chunky sweater like this, like with big arms, because I feel like all the sweaters have really tight arms and I don't like that. And so I made myself what I wanted. Bye, Catherine. Hello, Vicky. Hello, hello. You're glad I got finished? Nora, me too. It's been a long time. Oh my goodness. Have I ever done a tutorial? Yeah, I have a few crochet tutorials on my page. I haven't done a knitting machine tutorial though because I do not know enough to do a knitting machine tutorial. I literally joke about that in that video. You are going to see how many times I mess up in that video, and I didn't even film half of the mess ups. Like the first time I was casting on to do this sweater, it took me 8 times to cast on. It took me like probably 5 or 6 hours before I even started being able to do it. Oh, it was wild. You have questions about making a temperature blanket. How big are the 365 rows? What stitch to use? Is it too late? So, Joanna, it's definitely not too late. Today's what, the 20-something? Last year, 2 years ago, I didn't even start till the 16th of January. I mean, you can start whenever you want. And you can also make like a backlogged blanket. Like a lot of people will make blankets for like the year that like their son was born or their niece was born or you were born. You can make like a blanket for, a past year as well. And let's see, what were your other questions? What stitch to use? I'm using a single crochet because I think that anything bigger than a single crochet is going to be way, way, way too big. So my blanket is wide enough to hang off of a queen size bed by about 6 inches on each side. And it's going to be, we measured it out, it's going to be exactly the length of a queen bed, I think, as well. And I did 269 stitches across. I personally think that that's too big. I think that if I did it again, I would only do like maybe 200 stitches max, something like that. You're going to crochet, but you need to work on it. Can I give you some tips? This is your first time watching Monday Crochet. Welcome to Monday Crochet, where every Monday we are going to be crocheting and crafting together until we finish the temperature blanket. And once it's done, we have a bunch of other projects to finish too. My biggest tip for crochet, and sorry if I sound like a broken record with this, but it's just, especially when you're starting out, start with something small that you can finish, because there's nothing worse than like not finishing your first project, because then you can feel like discouraged. So start with something small and something that you're excited about finishing. So for me, like when I know I need to want to finish a project, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I need it to be a gift. We were trying to go through all my projects last year and see what did I actually even finish? And like most of them were gifts because I knew I had to have them done by a certain time or day. So that's probably my biggest tip for crocheting, is just start with something small and something you were excited to finish. Like maybe you want like a phone holder. Maybe you want one of those little koozies for like your coffee so it's not too hot. Maybe you want a headband. How many works in progress do I have? Temperature blanket. Do we even count the temperature pillow? Let's count the temperature pillow because we'll probably try to finish it. The patchwork jacket. That's the single crochet square one. We have the mushroom table. We have, what are our other works in progress, guys? What else? Oh, disco ball mushrooms. The mushroom table is like almost done. I just have to put like the fairy doors and stuff on it. But like the actual like mushroom table is done. But I need to decorate it. Yeah. You're sorry, late. You didn't have school today, so you forgot it was Monday. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome. We're just glad that you're here, Kawaii Crafter. I'm sure that there's other ones I forgot about. Are the glasses I wear prescription or blue light? They are prescription. I think that the site that I get them on, though, I think you can order blue light. I usually order from, what is it called? Payne, Payne, Payne glasses. Or I order from Pair Eyewear. Those are my two favorites. But if you see like my big green glasses or my blue glasses, those are the two that I wear the most often. Those are both from Payne, and they're pretty cheap too. What's my favorite Taylor Swift song? Yours is Willow. Oh, I love Willow. My favorite's probably New Year's Day. And then I almost do Begin Again and Call It What You Want are like a close second. 3-way tie for a close second. Something like that. You're making a pair of frog earrings. That's so exciting. I love that. What color should you use? Pink, red, dark purple, or light purple? Little hearts. Oh, for your high school Valentine's. That's so cute. I would do, so personally, if I was making a Valentine's Day thing, I think I would do light purple and dark purple together. I don't know. I like them a lot, and here's kind of why. If you're making something, wait, what is it though that you're making? I know it's for your Valentine. Oh, are they literal Valentines that you're writing out? Okay, if you're making something that you're giving someone as a gift for Valentine's Day, I would do the light purple and dark purple because then they can use whatever it is like year round. It doesn't look too Valentine's Day. But if you're like drawing Valentine's, then I would do the pink and red because then it will like look like a Valentine. Does that make any sense? Like I feel like dark purple, light purple hearts, like can still look like Valentine's Day, but you could like if it was a hat, you would still wear it like year round. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Have I ever crocheted earrings? I have not, but we were literally talking earlier that I should do micro crocheting where it's like the teeny tiny crocheting and make a temperature blanket, not an actual temperature blanket, but do, you know, like something that represents this temperature blanket as earrings. That'd be so cute. Or what I could do is I could do the average temperature of each week of this year as earrings potentially. That could be cool. You taught your friends how to knit with pencils? That's so cool. I can barely knit with knitting needles. Honestly, I kind of can't. Do I like orange soda? I do. I really like Fanta. I mean, I'm assuming there's other types of orange soda rather than Fanta. That's just the one I can think of right now. Sorry. Let's see. She has no pets. You are correct. I have no pets. Sorry, it's so funny whenever I read like one of you guys answering a question. Your favorite team in the NFL? I don't know any teams in the NFL. You're making a Valentine's Day cow? That's so cool. I love that. I love that. Your arm brace hurts. I'm sorry, Anna. I'm sorry. I did make my earrings. They are stitch markers. So I basically just like I make a lot of different earrings. So I always have I think these are called fishhook earring backs. And I have like studs too, but fishhooks are always easier to do. And because you just put like a ringlet on the end and then you hang whatever you want off of them, and all of the sudden it's earrings. Yes, technically my local team is the Tennessee Titans, but I've never even seen a Titans game. So anyways, yeah, I just hung a bunch of stitch markers off of these. I think I lost one over here. I think they used to have an equal amount. It's kind of cool though that they're different. I like that they're different. Why am I sad? I am not sad. I'm honestly really feeling good today. I don't sleep in my earrings. So I have like my second hole pierced over here. I used to have both of them pierced. Okay. Fun story about getting your ears pierced at Claire's, y'all. So I was like, I want to get my second holes done and I want to get up here, whatever this is called, done. So I go to Claire's and I was in my like early 20s, you know. And so first they pierced these two. And it goes fine. And then she goes to pierce up here. And I don't know how to explain it, but the piercing gun broke against my ear. And it hurt so bad. And I was just like, I don't know what to do right now. And they were like, oh, it's fine. We'll just do it again. And so they did it again. But my ear hurt so bad because of the boom, boom when they tried to pierce it, but then the piercing thing broke. So it shouldn't have hurt that bad, but it did. And then I leave and I put in my regular earrings next to my second pierced holes. And I realized that this pierced hole was so close to this one that I couldn't wear two earrings at once. So I immediately just took this one out, let it grow back in. So that's why I only have a double hole on this side. And then my, whatever this thing is called, why can't I think of what this is called? Whatever this is called. People told me don't swim, don't go underwater, don't, with this, it will get infected in the first 6 months. And I was like, there's no way, like, it'll be fine. Y'all, if you get top of your ear pierced, do not swim, do not take a bath with your head underwater, do not go underwater for, I don't know how long, a year, I guess. It was at least 6 months after I had got it pierced, and it got so infected. I will save you the gruesome details, but let's just say I no longer have that pierced. Cartilage. Thank you. That is what that is called. Honestly, I'm such a side sleeper anyways. I don't really want to have my cartilage pierced because it would just kind of bother me. But what I was going to say is when you asked, do I leave my earrings in all the time? For the first like year that I had my second ear pierced, I had like a teeny tiny little hoop that I would just wear. You got your ear pierced when you were 1 year old. I got my ears pierced for the first time when I was 16. I have a lot of ear piercing stories, I'm realizing. When I was 16, I got them pierced exactly 4 weeks before prom because I found earrings I wanted to wear to prom. And previous to that, I always just wore clip-ons. Y'all, clip-ons are amazing. Clip-ons are so underrated. Like, I love clip-on earrings. Anyways, I still do like clip-on like ear cuffs and stuff. They're great. So I got my ear pierced 4 weeks before prom, and I didn't go to Claire's. I went to like, I don't know, some other jewelry store that pierces your ears. And they put on these like really nice earrings. And the earrings they put on, you know, you're meant to wear them all day, all night. So they had these like latch on backs that like really like snap on. If you guys know what I mean, then you know what I mean. So it's a couple days before prom. Actually, it was the day before prom. And I was like trying on my dress. I'm trying on my earrings. And the back was stuck. It took me like 30 minutes to get the back off of the earrings. I'm sorry, this story gets like 5% gross, so I won't go into extreme detail. Y'all, I was like, okay. I was like, I'm going to take the back of the earrings off, and I'm going to just put little rubber backs on the earrings, so that way when I'm getting ready for prom, I will just be able to take the rubber back off of the earrings and put on my prom earrings. Let's just say prom day comes and I couldn't find the backs to the earrings, like the little rubber backs, and I realized they had gone into my ears. So don't make that mistake. It hurt really bad, but it was fine. It was fine. You just, you know, give them a little push. The rubber back came out of the ears and we were good. They healed up fine. So I have lots of ear piercing horror stories. Lots and lots. You got yours pierced at 12 years old. You're making pop tab chainmail armor. Vicky, that's amazing. Oh, Tracy, hi. Tracy actually gave me a ton of pop tabs to make armor out of. Josh and I want to make like so much chainmail armor whenever we're going into Ren Fair season. It'd be awesome to make like a whole, you know, chest plate, or I want to make like a whole dress out of the pop tab. It would be so cool. Do I like Percy Jackson? I haven't read it, and I haven't started the new Disney show yet, y'all. I need to. I saw like the movie, the old movie. Goodbye, Michael. You're crocheting hearts, and the colors are red, pink, dark purple, and light purple. Which one do I think you should do? You're indecisive. Wait, are they like? I mean, are you making a bunch? Because you could make like one of each one for like different friends. I feel like that'd be really cute. You have like an array of colors. You're finishing up making a strawberry bunny. Wait, what is a strawberry bunny? I'm so intrigued. Make a penguin, please. I don't even know how I would start to make a penguin. I'd probably make a little chunky penguin. Be really, really cute. You're making 150 hearts? Wait, is this the same person who said hearts? Sorry, when I'm reading. Yes, okay. Oh my gosh. Momo, make all the colors. Make all the different color hearts. That'll be amazing. You can have all different kinds of hearts for your friends. That'd be so cute. You learned how to make a granny square and you made 10 of them. That's amazing. See, this is my problem with making granny square things. You guys know how much I just don't finish projects anyway. When I'm making granny squares, it is like, okay, I'm bored now. And I just like, I don't know. It's why I haven't finished, well, part of why I haven't finished my patchwork jacket that I was working on, because the main thing about the patchwork jacket is I'm trying to only use scrap yarn and not use any like new yarn for it. And so I want to wait until the temperature blanket is done so we can use the scrap yarn from the temperature blanket for the patchwork jacket. But also, I don't know, I just like making new things and doing the same square over and over again. I'm not good at. What's my favorite thing to make? I don't know what my favorite thing to make is. I feel like I keep getting like excited about like whatever new thing I'm learning. Like right now, I want to make like 10 sweaters for on the knitting machine. After making this sweater, I'm like, I want to make everyone I know sweaters now, even though that's not realistic because this took like 2 entire days to make. Oh my gosh, Cara, how are you? It's been so long. How are things? But no, I think I'm gonna make Josh a sweater soon. I think we might go to the store and have him pick out yarn for a sweater. So I don't know what my favorite thing to make is. I mean, I love crocheting, but I can't crochet as much as I used to because of my nerve damage. I like punch needle a lot. I've been having fun with that. You're making a purple whale for your friend. You guys are so sweet. I love hearing you guys are like making gifts for people. I love making gifts. Oh my gosh. One of my best friends, I made her a gift for Christmas and I haven't gotten to give it to her yet. I'm so excited. I haven't posted the video yet because I don't want her to have any spoilers, but y'all, I'll post the video when I can give it to her. And I've never been more excited about a gift that I've made than this. It's so cute. How many minutes until the Dollar Tree video? About 30 minutes. 30 minutes until the Dollar Tree yarn video. So y'all, if you're just now joining, I made my outfit out of yarn from the Dollar Tree, and we are going to be watching the premiere together. If you want to stay, if you can stay. We're going to be watching the video premiere together right after this live, which will be ending in 30 minutes. And I think I have it set up. I'm learning all the live stream technical things, right? Like with YouTube and stuff. I think I have it set up to where you don't even have to click on anything. I think that video will just be opened when this live stream ends, but I'm not actually sure. So just in case, the video is linked at the top of the chat. But I think whenever I end this live stream, it will just take you straight to that video. But we'll see. It has been exactly 1 hour. How long is the knitting video? I think it's 16 minutes. And I will be in the chat while the video goes live too. If you guys have questions about what I'm doing or if you guys, are just still hanging out, talking. But yeah, I think it's 16 minutes. Your friend is teaching you how to crochet. Oh, that's cool. You're also surprising your nephew that turned 1 yesterday with a crochet octopus. I love that so much. Do I have any Squishmallows? I do. I have a gigantic Grogu one, a Baby Yoda, that you've probably seen some videos. I have, did you guys see the video of me and Scott? We bought, Scott Frenzel, we bought mystery Squishmallows together last Christmas, and I got a little like cup of hot cocoa one that smells like chocolate. It's really cute. And let's see, I've got 2 different reindeer Squishmallows, a bigger one and a smaller one. I've got a pumpkin spice latte Squishmallow. And like a few of the really old ones. I have like one of the Valentine's Day ones from like the first year they were out that has like hearts all over it. And it's some animal. I can't remember. I have a blue owl, a small one. What else do I have? I definitely have a penguin. I have a unicorn that kind of looks like a pig. So I call it a piggycorn. I don't know how many I have. I think I've got a pink one with a pink owl with hearts on it too. I don't know. You have a rare narwhal. That's awesome. Very, very cool. When do you think I'm going to finish the temperature blanket? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. We're going slow today. I'm making sure to stop and talk more. We have this much left on this row. We're only going to do 1 row today. How many rows do we have left? If we are going to be finished with the November 13th today, so we have, let's do some maths. I can't math very well in my head. So 30 days in November minus 13 is 17 days left in November plus 31 days of December. So we have 48 rows after this one left on the temperature blanket. So realistically, we're only going to do 1 or 2 rows a week. So this is probably going to be most of the year. On average, I think I can do 2 rows a week. I'm just taking it slow today because I did so much with my hands the past few days for the knitting machine outfit. Let's see. You made a strawberry hat and overalls for the bunny. That is so cute. Do you guys follow is it Mr. Frog? I can't remember what the account is called. There's this person who knits and they knit this little frog and the whole account is like Mr. Frog's account where Mr. Frog puts on like little knit sweaters and goes on picnics and goes on dates and it's so cute. I'm blanking on the name though. Blanking on the name. Oh my gosh. Cara, that's awesome. You're still writing. You're at 1,300 words for your first fantasy story. I'm so excited for you. That's awesome, Cara. So Cara and I met on TikTok in 2020. I think it's when Josh and I were like living in that farmhouse for like a month. So it had to be 2020. And yeah, Kara used to be in all of our TikTok lives. Earlier, we were talking about how I used to go live on TikTok every day in 2020. But that's amazing. 13,000. Sorry, I think I said 1,300. 13,000. That's amazing. Today, oh my gosh, Kawaii Crafter is your 442nd day streak on Duolingo. That's amazing. I think I'm on 73. Is that right? I think today will be 73. You need to go for now. Well, goodbye. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, it has been a while, Anna, and I said we would do one again later in the live. So we've got a really special request coming in live from the chat. We got a request from Anna for a very special shout out. So here it is, a shout out to Planet Earth. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Have I ever heard of the Woobles? I have. I have never tried a Woobles kit. I need to. Oh, I'm at 74. Thank you. I love that you guys know what day streak I'm on Duolingo better than I do. My favorite Taylor Swift album is Evermore. My favorite song is New Year's Day. It's like none of my favorite songs are on Evermore. I love Evermore, but I love it as an album. Like I can just listen to it on repeat in the background. It feels good. It just, I don't know, it does something to my soul. But like my favorite songs are New Year's Day, Begin Again, Call It What You Want, I Almost Do. Oh my gosh. Also, Innocent, Never Grow Up. Oh, gosh, cry so much when I listen to that song. Darling, don't you ever grow up, never grow up, stay this simple. Darling. My favorite show is The Good Place. I don't know why it took me so long to get there. I still had the lyrics in my head from Never Grow Up. But yeah, The Good Place is my favorite show. You're on Your Own Kid. I don't know that song as well. I don't know You're on Your Own Kid super well. What album is that on? Was that from The Vault or was that just a song I missed somehow? Like I know the song, but what album is that on? Is that Folklore? I don't know. Midnights. Okay, that's why I don't know very well. I probably only listened to Midnights through like once. I'm always like 6 months late to I'm always like 6 months late to Taylor Swift albums. Or in this case, a couple years late. What book am I reading right now? I am listening to this book called, what is it called? It has a very, very long title. I'll have to look it up later for you guys. But basically, it's a book about like not burning out. I think it's like peak performance, something, something, something. It's written by a couple people who like kind of burnt out very early in their life. And now they're like saying, kind of really here's how to do all the things you want to do and not burn out. So I was like, cool. A friend told me to read it. So I'm reading that. I'm listening to that. I'm re-listening to The Power of Vulnerability, Brene Brown, because I listened to it and I was like, I need to listen to this again immediately because it was so good and I have more to soak up from this. I am listening to the first book of the Wheel of Time series as well. And then I am physically reading The Hobbit. I don't know. I'm always listening to like 5 different books and I just kind of rotate based on my mood for that day. What am I drinking? Diet Coke. I am drinking Diet Coke. Let's see. 150 hearts for your high school. You're giving them away as Valentine's. I love that you're doing that, Momo. That's so cute. I love that. Stitch markers in my hair. The way people put flowers in my hair. That's so cute. We could do like a little stitch marker and flower headband or something too. What language am I learning? I am doing Spanish. What about you guys? If you guys are doing Duolingo, what language are you doing? Hi, Grace. What color do I use the most in total? I don't know. We'll have to like do it whenever we're done with the blanket. I think it's going to be this one, the light sage. You're learning Italian, you're learning French, you're learning Russian. What's my least favorite song like ever to exist? I have no idea. No idea. You're learning Latin in school. That's so cool. That's wild that they're teaching Latin. I love that though. Like having a Latin Like, understanding helps you so much in so many different languages. That's incredible. Anna's learning Spanish. Awesome. You're learning French on a 277-day streak. Incredible. Do I have any pets? I don't. Y'all, it's been harder and harder and harder to not get a pet. I'm going to soon, I think, but waiting on some things. So, yeah. Y'all will get the full story at some point, I promise. But yeah, hopefully by the end of this year, we will be able to get a pet. We have almost quite a few times in the last 6 months. And I think by the end of the year, either a dog or a cat. So like I'm allergic to cats, but I think I'm okay with long hair cats from what I've like experienced and from what I've researched. I only get really allergic around short hair cats. And I was like, this is so strange because people usually say, like you should get like a hairless cat if you're allergic. So I looked it up and apparently people can either be allergic to the cat's fur dander or to the oil on the cat's skin. And if you're fine around long hair cats, usually that means you're allergic to the oil on the cat's skin. So I think I would just have to get like a very long hair cat. And then hopefully I wouldn't be allergic. And then what else? Dog. We would love to get a dog. Probably also have to get a hypoallergenic dog if we do get a dog eventually. My mama is deathly allergic to dogs, like her eyes swell shut. And so we want mom to be able to visit. We want to be able to bring the pup if we go visit my parents, puppy in the magical fairy forest. So yeah, but I have no idea what kind of dog we would get. You procrastinated way too long for a project that is due tomorrow. Okay, do that right now. Are you guys procrastinators or doing things early? Obviously, I am a procrastinator. Looking at me crocheting November 13th of 2023. My favorite animal is a giraffe. No, but giraffe I always say is my favorite whimsical animal because I just think they're so majestic. They're so magical. But my favorite practical animal that I've spent a ton of time with are horses. I love horses so much. I grew up around horses, grew up with horses, grew up riding horses. I love, love, love horses. You have COVID, Georgia. I'm so sorry. I had COVID a couple weeks ago. I had COVID on my birthday and on New Year's, but you guys are incredible. And I went live on New Year's and on my birthday, and you guys made it both very, very, very special. So thank you so much for that. You're new here. Well, Arrow, I'm Hollyana. Welcome to the Sunflower family. On Mondays, we crochet. It's kind of like on Wednesdays, we wear pink, but on Mondays, we crochet or knit or craft or just hang out if you want. I am just slowly catching up on my 2022 temperature blanket. And yes, 2022. And I figure I will actually get it done if we do it together. So, yeah. You're halfway done with your strawberry headband, C4. I love that. I love, love, love that. Let's see. There's multiple Georgias in here. That's amazing. Yeah, we have a lot of name twins, I feel like, that are regulars in the Sunflower family, including Hollies. We have a few Hollies that come pretty regularly. Let's see. You're trying to learn how to crochet, but it's confusing. Ruby, I feel you. I absolutely feel you. I didn't realize how hard learning how to crochet was until 1, I learned how to knit. That was really hard. But 2, I tried to learn how to crochet with my left hand. Since I have nerve damage in my right arm, I figure it would be good to start crocheting with my left hand. Learning how to crochet is so difficult. It really, really is. Y'all, I feel you. Just go slow. Start out with, some slow, easy projects. And take your time. And you'll get there. Who's my favorite Vampire Diaries character? Probably Bonnie. Probably. It always depends on the season, but probably Bonnie, as overarching favorite character. Bonnie. You can't wait to see my outfit. Well, you're seeing it right now. I'm going to just be, up front. The only thing rather than this stuff is my fingerless gloves. But, so we did not end up making pants, sadly. I just couldn't figure out how to make pants or a skirt. out of yarn on the knitting machine that I would actually wear. And I talk about this more in the video, but I didn't want to be wasteful. And we were also running out of yarn. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make as full of an outfit as I can of things that I will actually wear. Disney or Pixar? That's so difficult. That's like asking me dogs or cats. Probably Pixar. Luca is probably my favorite. Goodbye. Just here to chill. Go do, what are you getting? Aw, you and your grandma are going to spend the rest of the evening together. We'll tell your grandma that the Sunflower family says hi. What stitch in my blanket? Just a single crochet. Anna says 15 minutes. 15 minutes, y'all. I'm so excited. We'll probably end the live stream like 1 or 2 minutes early, and that will start like the premiere countdown, I think. So I'll probably end it at like 6:29 my time. You're going to join the live stream in 15 minutes. Yay! So yeah, in 15 minutes, basically what's going to happen is I'll end the live stream here, and it should, fingers crossed, I think I have it set up, but y'all know me and technical difficulties. So it should just open to the premiere of the video of me making this outfit. It should. We will see. We'll see what happens. Have you ever crocheted a cardigan? And if so, do you have the pattern? So the only sweater I've crocheted was my gigantic sweater out of the gigantic yarn that I made last Christmas. This I made on the knitting machine. And the thing I was telling y'all earlier, the easiest way to crochet, to knit, to sew sweaters in general is just 4 rectangles. So you literally make 2 matching rectangles, or as you'll see with my mistake, this is actually shorter on one side, but it doesn't really matter. Anyways, 2 matching rectangles for the front and back panels. These are just rectangles. There's no increasing or decreasing, just rectangles. And then 2 matching rectangles for the arms. And you just sew up the bottom to make it into a tube, and then you sew it onto the sweater. And remember, sew everything on inside out. Yeah. Prank Scott again. Y'all, Scott and I talked so much this week, and he didn't mention our prank once. I'm so sad. So, okay, if y'all don't know, Scott Prenzel, another YouTuber, is one of my very best friends in the world, and we have a very kind prank war going on where we have our followers like prank each other in the comments. And so last live, y'all went to Scott's newest short and commented and said, can you please learn how to crochet? Or Scott, learn how to crochet. Brace's kid, learn how to crochet. And I thought he was going to like message me and be like, oh, is this you guys? He didn't say anything. I was so sad. And like, so we're so funny. So yeah, if anybody wants to go comment on Scott Frenzel's newest video and tell him to learn how to crochet, that would make me so happy. Y'all got me so good the first time that I didn't know it was Scott who did it. And I texted Scott and I was like, what is going on? Why am I getting this comment so many times? And he's like, hee, we got you. So the first prank that Scott and y'all did on me was told me that planting sunflowers was illegal. And that I couldn't plant sunflowers this year. And then the second prank was that I needed a license for my gumball machine. Or it was going to get taken away from me. So those were pretty good pranks. Imagine a cat or a dog walking through the magical fairy forest. I know. One day. Is there 12 more minutes of the live? Yeah, about that. You're making a sweater vest? That's so cool. How did I get into crocheting? My Ganny taught me. We were on a trip together. So growing up, we had this like old RV, and every now and then my parents and my Ganny and I would take like trips to like national parks and stuff. And my Ganny was crocheting a single crochet blanket that I actually have downstairs now. And I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. I want to know how to do that. And so we stopped at Walmart. We got a hook and some yarn, and Ganny taught me how to crochet. And I think she said she only ever knew how to single crochet because she was like watching me do the other things. And she's like, man, you passed me now. She's like, I only know how to do the one thing that I taught you. But yeah, no, she taught me how to crochet, and it was really nice. Teach you how to crochet. Well, shorts, I have a playlist on my page that I really, really, really hope will help you learn how to crochet. My most recent finished project, my outfit, and the video will be out in 11 minutes. Can I see the blanket that my candy made? I'll bring it to our next Monday crochet. It's just downstairs, and we only have a few minutes left. I don't want to, you know, leave the live before it's over. Goodbye, 717. Good night. You are making a Valentine's Day box. What's a Valentine's Day box, Vicky? Let's see. You did it on this Kahoot live, and he asked. Oh, he did ask if I told you to say that. That's hilarious. Okay. That is really, really funny. Hi, Madison. A lady taught you how to chain in Walmart. That's amazing that somebody taught you how to crochet like in Walmart. I love that. What yarn do I recommend for a temperature blanket? You heard acrylic possibly is bad for the environment. Oh, I have no idea. Is this technically acrylic? Is Red Heart Super Saver? I don't actually know. I'm just using Red Heart Super Saver because it's cheap. You can find it pretty much everywhere. They have a lot of colors to choose from. And I like this medium weighted yarn for a temperature blanket because it's not too big. It's not too small. I feel like it's like a really, really good size, if that makes any sense. Granny Club Unite. Yes, we had discovered on one of our last live streams that a lot of us have been called grandmas in our time. I said literally in high school, I had the nickname grandma for a second. And not even because I was crocheting, because I wasn't really crocheting at that point in my life. Like I crocheted as a kid and then again in my 20s, but I had a few years where I didn't really crochet. There was just one day when I wore a cardigan and glasses to school the same day. And some people just started calling me grandma. It was really funny. Let's see. In all my projects, what color would I guess I use the most? Oh, definitely green. Green the most. And because I have a very simple answer for this. I have done so many moss projects, like the moss mirror, the Crocs. The Crocs were also green. The umbrella that was covered in moss. The cowboy hat covered in moss. I have so many projects that I've done that were covered in moss that green is probably the color that I have used the most across all of my projects. Your roommates call you grandma as a joke. Yeah. What yarn should you use? Use whatever yarn you want. Make sure it's a yarn that is accessible to you and that you can get more of. Make sure it's, the price is right for you because temperature blankets are expensive. I ended up spending like $200 or $300 like on all the yarn for my temperature blanket. What's my favorite Hunger Games? The second one. Catching Fire. It's a favorite book and favorite movie for sure. But I haven't seen the new one and I haven't read the new one. So no spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. You're crocheting a scarf right now, 717. Wait, 717, I thought you had to go. Don't you have to go? I'm glad you're still here though. 717, what color scarf are you making? Let's see. What is some crochet ideas for Valentine's Day that I have? So I'm thinking about doing a crochet heart earring tutorial for Valentine's Day. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Basically, we would just be crocheting little hearts, and I'd be showing you how I put them on earrings and stuff. I think that could be fun. I thought about knitting on the knitting machine, Josh a sweater for Valentine's Day. He already knows this. I've told him because I want him to pick out the yarn. But I think that'd be really fun. What is my favorite food? Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Love Taco Bell. Hi, Madison. How are you? I don't know, my favorite food. I'm trying to think if I actually just had one food. Probably rice. I really, really like rice. I eat rice a lot. Josh is here in the house, but he is not here in the room. It's getting warm up here, y'all, because I have this blanket on me, and I'm in like the upstairs of my house, so it gets warmer up here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're almost to the end of the row. And in just a couple minutes, I'm going to be ending the live, and then the premiere will start of the next video. And I'm so excited, y'all. So this is my plan. My plan is to do new videos every Monday evening to where we do Monday crochet together. And then when the live ends, we go straight to the premiere of the video so I can be in the chat with you guys. I think it's good to do it on the same day. I was originally going to do that on Sundays. But I don't know, it's cool because we can like already be here together, especially since I think, fingers crossed, I think YouTube is just going to redirect y'all straight to the new video. So I hope that it all works and that there's no technical difficulties. Oh no, your cat keeps attacking your yarn. Y'all, did you guys see that video on TikTok that went so viral of somebody using the yarn? Like it's like a knitting machine for like a circle like hat, and their cat just sits in the center of it. It is so cute. I was like, I want a cat. It's so cute. I'd be sneezing for days though, like wearing that hat after the cat had like sat in the yarn. Could I do a temperature blanket using the knitting machine? So, okay, technically, yes. Technically, yes. Because you can change, change the color. If you do that, you would not be able to use the knitting machine for anything else rather than the temperature blanket for the whole year. So if you're going to make a temperature blanket on a knitting machine, what I would recommend is to wait until the end of the year and then do the entire temperature blanket in like a week or two, because it doesn't take very long to zoom, 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 zoom back and forth. I would just write out all of the temperatures, get your yarn ready, and then make it all at once, if that makes any sense, because you would just not be able to use your knitting machine because you can only do one project at a time. There might be some fancy way you can like remove the project and put it back on the knitting machine, but y'all will see in this video that we're about to watch in like 4 minutes how difficult the knitting machine is. Now, I think that it's probably easier once you actually know how to use it better. I am very much a beginner, and I will show you in the video how many times I dropped a stitch, how many times I dropped half the project. Like, it took me 8 times just to cast on this sweater, and then I dropped the yarn off of it like probably 5 times. The back panel, like, goodness, I think it was like only this big, and I dropped the yarn 3 times. It was a journey doing this outfit, y'all. But we've been snowed in, and we have just been, I've been working on the knitting machine, and it's been a lot of fun. You crocheted a hat for your guinea pig. Does your guinea pig actually wear it? That's so cute. That's so cute. You're able to make it. Yay! How was dance? I remember that you saying you didn't think you could because of dance. We are sadly leaving in 4 minutes, but Jenna, we will still be here because in 4 minutes, my video of knitting an entire outfit with Dollar Tree yarn is going to be going live, and we're going to do the premiere of that together. So I understand if you guys can't stay, if anybody needs to go, but if you can stay, watch the video. It really helps me out a lot if you guys can also like the video and comment on the video. And I will be also responding to all the comments like under the video as well. So that really means a lot to me when you guys comment, especially on my long form video, because my goal this year is to be making a long form video every single Monday. And I really want to share that with you guys and go on this journey with you guys. It'll let me do a lot of bigger projects rather than trying to cram in, a lot of short projects. And I'm just really, really excited for it. So, okay, guys, like 2 minutes, 1 minute. I'm going to end the live. Oh, wait, let's finish the row. Finish the row. And hopefully it will take you guys straight to the premiere. If not, if you want to have the link ready, it is at the top of my profile, like pinned to the top of like my YouTube page, and it's also pinned to the top of this chat is the link for the premiere. Everybody liked the live. Thank you so much, Collectible. The dance was great, Jenna. That makes me so happy. All right, y'all. I'm finished up with November 13th. Whoop, whoop. Let's steal a stitch marker from my earrings, and I'm going to put it on the last stitch. That way it doesn't come unraveled like last week's did. There we go. Now it can't come unraveled. I love that. All right, now let me go into, let's see, into the document where it says November 13th, and I'm going to write done. Yay! Next week, we're going to be starting with jade. We have 3 rows of jade in a row. That represents temperatures in the 40s. All right, friends, about 1.5 minutes, so I'm going to end this live, and if you're able to stay for the premiere, it would mean a lot to me. I'm going to pull up my live on the phone to make sure the premiere opens as well, and then if it doesn't, I can like try to send you guys like the link. So, all right, y'all, I will see you guys in the premiere in like 2 seconds. Bye! Thanks for hanging out.